Hi, Glenn Phillips here with Lake Homes Realty and lakehomes.com. Got a bit of an odd topic today. I want to talk about 3 ways Russia is impacting lake real estate. Yep, I said it, Russia impacting lake real estate. Of course, you know, the lakes, homes, and property across the country we sell is in the domestic U.S. So how are the Russians impacting it? Well, one of the ways is crisis fatigue. Americans have been, with the pandemic and now a war and discussion of interest rates and inflation, so there's a fatigue of how much can we handle. So this impacts buyers who are, this weighs on them, and one of the things that appeals to them is, let's get out, let's go maybe to the lake, and that creates demand of, come on, I've had enough, let's go to the lake, let's get the lake house, let's go to simpler, somewhere we can relax, because the fatigue wears on them. At the same time, people who own a lake home, when you feel there's a crisis in the world, you kind of retreat and it makes you hesitant to do anything. So this can mean, including owning a lake home, maybe you become a bit inactive about selling your home. So it creates a bit more on demand and keeps inventory tight. A second way war in Ukraine with the Russians is impacting is there's a mentality for many people of, hey, life is short. Let's do what we're going to do. Let's hit that dream. We saw this across the board when COVID really came on the scene and we didn't know how bad it was going to be. There was this massive rush to buy lake homes and get out of the city, away from everybody. But there was also a sense, and it wasn't just in lake homes, it was in sports cars and recreational vehicles and boats of, you know, what have we been waiting for? Let's go have our life. And with this new headline of, headlines that even say, what if Russia starts using a nuclear weapon, even if it's strategic? That could change the world. And so there's a bit of, hey, you know, what are we waiting on? Life's short, let's get the lake home, which again creates demand, strangely. And the third way the Russian war in Ukraine is impacting lake real estate is it's having an impact on inflation. Now, inflation's from a number of factors, including supply chain. It had to do with the stimulus money. We've injected more fiat currency into the market. But there's also a trend of a number of things with food prices. The amount of wheat and grains that come from Ukraine and Russia are soon to ripple through the economy. And when inflation happens, you can have people who are hesitant to buy a lake home because of the extra cost, or you could have people who are incented to sell their lake home now because prices have further inflamed beyond supply and demand, but by inflationary measures in the economy. So is this a drastic, measurable indicator that the Russians are changing lake real estate? Not exactly, it's not precise. But we hear anecdotal evidence that all 3 of these ripple effect consequences are impacting supply and demand in the lake real estate market. Now, how would this impact you if you're buying or selling? Be mindful of an economy, what's influencing buyers or sellers depending on which one you want to do. And with all things, understand the local market because this can vary. We have agents all over the country who are specialists in their local market, but our agents also are thinking about things across the country and how it impacts prices, buyers, demand, supply. That is unique to real estate to have this understanding of lake real estate on a national level. Be sure and visit us at lakehomes.com where we've got helpful tips and articles whether you want a great lake lifestyle, wanting to buy a lake home, or sell one. Hope this has been helpful and have a great day. For more information, be sure to check out lakehomes.com.